Hare Krishna. So we're going to discuss a very beautiful story from the Mahabharata. On the 17th day of the Mahabharata war, the 18 days war that lasted, Karna and Arjun were fighting on the 17th day of the war. And Karna's chariot falls into a pit. There's a curse that Karna has that during the most crucial war of your life, your chariot will enter into a pit. It will get stuck in some quicksand type of situation. So Karna, he tries to take the chariot out. He's trying to pull the wheel of the chariot out. And, Karna is on the ground, picking up the wheel of the chariot. He doesn't have weapons. At that time, Krishna tells Arjun, take an arrow and take an aim at the neck of Karna. So when Karna here sees that Arjun is actually, aiming to kill him, Karna says that, this is not dharma, O Krishna, O Arjun. Let me lift my chariot wheel and bring it to balance. Then we can continue fighting. Krishna tells Karna, do you really know what dharma is? And he tells him, where was your dharma when Duryodhana was building the palace of lac to burn the Pandavas alive? And he says, where was your dharma when you tried to destroy the Pandavas through the gambling match? In a completely cheating way. And he says, where did dharma go when you were insulting Draupadi in a full assembly? And he says, where did dharma go when you were the one who actually told Draupadi that since you have 5 husbands who are useless, better you marry a 6th one who will protect you? And he says, where did your dharma go when Abhimanyu was surrounded by 6 Maharathis and together you all killed him? So Krishna, he says that you are a perfect opportunist. You speak about dharma only when dharma is useful to you. And he says, Arjun, aim the arrow at Karna and kill him. Karna was killed by Arjun at that point. After death, Karna goes to his father, Suryadev. And he tells his father that Krishna cheated me. Krishna deceived me. Suryadev, he heard him carefully. He heard his son carefully. And he told him, no, Karna, Krishna didn't deceive you. It is your mistake. So, Suryadev gives him a very beautiful understanding of life, which I feel that all of us need to learn and understand in our own lives. Suryadev tells him, the Samanya Dharma, there are 2 types of dharmas in this world. There is something called Samanya Dharma, and then there is something called Vishesha Dharma. Samanya Dharma in this world means listen to your father, listen to your mother, listen to your elder brother, listen to your sister, pay off your debts. These are all Samanya Dharmas of this world. But Vishesha Dharma, which means special type of dharma, is the understanding that the Supreme Lord is dharma. That is Vishesh Dharma. So he says, if there is a conflict between Samanya Dharma and Vishesha Dharma, we should always accept Vishesh Dharma. So he says, and then he gives example. Example for Prahlad Maharaj. In the life of Prahlad Maharaj, the common dharma is, Samanya Dharma is that we should listen to the father's words. And the Vishesha Dharma is that I should chant the holy names of the Lord and follow the Supreme Lord. Now, Samanya Dharma, Hiranyakashipu is telling Prahlad Maharaj, don't recite the names of Vishnu, chant my name, Hiranyakashipaya Namaha. And ordinarily, he should listen to the words of his father, because that's what Samanya Dharma says, basically. But because the father is telling to recite his name instead of the name of Narayan, there was a conflict between Samanya Dharma and Vishesha Dharma. Prahlad accepted Vishesha Dharma and he rejected Samanya Dharma. Whenever there's a conflict between Samanya Dharma and Vishesha Dharma, you should reject the Samanya Dharma and accept Vishesh Dharma. And then Suryadev says, in the Ramayana, Kaikeyi, the mother of Bharat, bought the country for Bharat. So she gave him the kingdom, literally. She won the kingdom for Bharat. But Bharat did not accept the kingdom. He submitted the kingdom at the feet of Lord Ram. This is Vishesh Dharma. So he says, and then he gives example. Vibhishan, he was brother of Ravan. Vibhishan ideally should have supported Ravan. That is Samanya Dharma. But he surrendered to Lord Ram. That is Vishesh Dharma. So he says, Samanya Dharma for you is that you should be grateful to Duryodhan for his friendship and served Duryodhan loyally. But when there is a conflict between Samanya Dharma and Vishesha Dharma, when Krishna is trying to tell you to do something else, when Krishna is trying to tell you to do something else, you should have rejected Samanya Dharma, that is your connection with Duryodhan, and taken shelter of Krishna. In fact, Krishna gave you that opportunity. He came to you personally and gave you an offer, and he asked you to take shelter, but you rejected him. And because you rejected Krishna, who is the foremost of Dharma, he is Dharma Purush himself. Vishesha Dharma means taking shelter of Krishna and rejecting all the Samanya Dharmas of this world. Therefore, Suryadev tells Karna, you made a mistake. All of us in our lives, we follow Samanya Dharma a lot. And Samanya Dharma must be followed in this world. But whenever there is a conflict between Samanya Dharma and Vishesha Dharma, we should reject Samanya Dharma and accept Vishesha Dharma. And what is Vishesha Dharma for us? Vishesha Dharma is simply taking shelter of Krishna and his holy names. There are many Samanya Dharmas in this world, which everybody follows. There are many rules and regulations in this world, which a society is supposed to follow. But whenever there is any rule and regulation that is in conflict with your service to Krishna, that is in conflict with your taking shelter of Krishna, reject the Samanya Dharma and accept the Vishesha Dharma. There is no loss and there is no mistake and there is no shortcoming in that. If anyone rejects the Vishesha Dharma and takes shelter of Samanya Dharma, that is a mistake. And therefore, while following the rules of this world, while all other normal circumstances are fine, but the moment there is a conflict between your spiritual life and the rules of this world, accept your spiritual life only and forget the rules of this world. There are many, many people who will tell you rules. You should do this, you should do that, you should not do this, you should not do that. All these rules of this world are perfectly fine as far as all other aspects of your life are concerned, and you must follow them. But when it comes to Krishna and your connection with Krishna and your revival of your connection with Krishna, Krishna Dharma far exceeds and far goes above all other dharmas of this world. And that is why Krishna, he ends the Gita by saying, Sarva dharman parityajya mamekam sharanam raja. Aham tvam sarva papebhyo moksha shami masute. He says, abandon all varieties of dharma. Yeah? Sarva dharman parityajya. What is he talking about? He's talking about give up all the Samanya dharmas of this world and accept the Vishesha Dharma. Mam ekam sharanam raja. And he says, Aham tvam sarva papebhyo. He says, all those Samanya dharmas, if you reject them, they might give you some papa. Don't worry. Moksha shame masacha. I will take care of all those sins. And Krishna is reassuring us that Vishesha Dharma is far, far better than any other Samanya Dharma of this world. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.